Hey YouTube, Matty's8012, Team JMT, coming to you guys with another deck profile. This one is going to be to help out the movement. If you've seen my deck profiles from the Louisville Regional, one of the guys there was running wind-ups, and him and his friends are starting the wind-up movement. So I'm preparing for Photon Shockwave and some of the cards coming out in it. And I just wanted to show you guys what my deck build of wind-ups is going to look like after that set release. A lot of you guys are looking forward to Wind-Up Kitty or Wind-Up Cat or whatever it is. I'm actually not running that in here. I wanted to test out a few other cards other than that. So here we go, guys. Let's go ahead and get into this deck profile. It starts off with 3 Wind-Up Magician. Key card of the deck allows me to special summon another wind-up, but I've actually seen several times that this card has been dead for me. I see that this deck needs multiple summonings per turn in order to really work, and this allows you to do that, but it seems like I get this out, and then anytime I draw another one, it just kind of seems dead to me. I can also search it off of WindUp Factory, so I think I may drop that to 2. But every time that I think that I'm going to do that, I remember again that this is one of the cards that makes the deck good. So I almost hate to take out one of them. Next, I have 3 WindUp Soldier. I can increase his level by 1 and his attack by 600, I believe, 400, makes him 2200 attack and a level 5. He's also a warrior. Next, I run 2 Wind-Up Warriors. This card comes out of a Photon Shockwave, so this is just a proxy that I have for right now. It is a 1200 attack, 1800 defense. It is also a warrior. It's a level 4, and once while it's face up on the field, I can increase the level of a wind-up monster by 1 and its attack by 600, making it an 1800 attack and a level 5. Or I can make any other wind-up monster a level 5 or one level higher. I say a level 5 because all the wind-ups I run are level 4s. The last 2 that I run are 2 wind-up knights. This is another card coming out of Photon Shockwave. It is a 1800 attack, 1200 defense, 4-star light warrior. And once while it is face up on the field, I can negate one of my opponent's attacks when they target a wind-up monster. So there you go, guys. There's my my wind-up part of the deck. Next, I have just the teched-in monsters, 2 Summoner Monks. Like I said before, it seems like this deck has to have multiple summonings per turn in order to really work. So Summoner Monk allows me to do that because all my key components of my wind-up monsters are level 4s. So I can bring them out fairly easy with this card and then start creating plays. Next, to Cyber Dragon. Again, I need multiple summons in order to make this deck work, and Cyber Dragon does that for me. He's also a level 5, which also has great synergy with Wind-Up Warrior and Wind-Up Soldier. Next, I have 1 Gale. I really like this card just because Magician and Summoner Monk are both spellcasters, so I can synchro into an Arcanite Magician if I wish. Gives me another opportunity to blow up 2 cards with one of my monsters. Also, it's just generally a good card. I really feel like that if you have open spots in your deck and you need a monster, this is one of them that you need to consider using. I almost feel like you have to have this in the meta right now. 2 Effect Veiler. It just seems like everything that everybody's playing right now just demands that you negate their monster's effects, and this does that for you. Last but not least, I'm kind of surprised that this actually works, but Blackluster Soldier. I have 2 Effect Veiler, 2 Cyber Dragon, 2 Soldier, and I believe that's all of the lights. So I have 5, 6, I possibly have 7 lights in this deck. So I have plenty of lights. I only have 3 darks main decked in the 2 Summoner Monks and the Gale. However, However, that's never really been an issue for me because whenever I exceed summon into a rank 5, I always go Adrius first, Keeper of Armageddon, who is also a dark. So that allows me to fuel my graveyard with darks, and this card is very, very rarely dead. I'm surprised on how often you can play this in just any random deck nowadays. Next, into the spells, I have 3 WindUp Factory. It is the Black Whirlwind of the deck. Anytime that a WindUp monster activates its effect, you can special summon, you can add 1 WindUp monster to your hand. So you are able to basically just replenish your hand and keep the deck rolling. Good stuff. Next, 3-Pot of Duality. I feel like it needs to be in every bad deck because it makes bad players good. Allows me to dig through my deck and find the key pieces that I need when I need them. 1 Reinforcements the Army, the 3 Soldiers, 2 Warrior, and 2 Knight are all Warriors, so Reinforcements is live for me, so you gotta run it. Mind Control. I feel like this card is a lot better than what people are giving it credit for. I love taking my opponent's Tengu and then summoning my level 4 and exceed summoning into Utopia, losing their plus and gaining you a big monster. I love Mind Control right now in this meta. Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, double MST, and 1 Book of Moon, because these are the cards that good Yu-Gi-Oh's is built on. Next, for the traps, 2 Overwind, the limited removal of the deck. Really, really good card. It's really powerful. Doubles the attack and the defense of any wind-up monster on the field, and then bounces that monster back to your hand, so you're able to summon it and reuse its effect later. Really, really good card. I wish I could run 3, but because of space issues, I'm just not really able to. Next, 1 Trap Dust Shoot, 1 Solemn Judgment, 2 Solemn Warning. You got to run the Solemn Brigade or you're losing games. Next, you have to protect your wind-up monsters, because once you lose your wind-up monsters, you begin to lose the game. So Dimensional Prison helps me do that. Next, I want to talk about the extra deck, and then I actually want to talk about some of the plays that you can make with this deck that I really like. First, double Adris, Keeper of the Armageddon. He's an Arcanite Magician for you, except he gets to stay at 2600 attack. Really good card, except you can only use his effect once per turn, which seems to be okay with me. That never really seems to be a big issue. Tyrus, Keeper of Genesis. A really, really good card. I never really realized how good this card was until I summoned it and my opponent tried to bottomless, and I was like, hey, wait a second, you can't do that. This card is good. And then, not only that, I also had a chance to blow up a Stardust Dragon with it, and my opponent tried to tribute Stardust Dragon to negate this effect, and I realized that they also can't do that while he has materials under him, because he is unaffected by the effects of other cards. So Tyrus is a lot better card than what I realized. Next, 2 Utopia. Excuse me, 2 Utopia. I make rank 4s quite a bit. The only thing I really don't like about the rank 4s is normally if I've gone into a rank 4, I've had to give up one of my wind-up monsters effects. I've had to use it as a level 4 instead of a level 5, which means I've not been able to capitalize when I probably should have. Next, I have 1 wind-up Zenmeister. I've never actually been able to make this card at a key point. No real reason outside of just I've never seen when it was going to be beneficial to me. However, I can't bring myself to take it out because I can think of opportunities when this would be good to have. So I can't see myself taking it out, but I've never really had an opportunity to go into it and really been a major plus for me. Next, one Chimeratech Fortress Dragon. I do run 2 Cyber Dragons, so I feel like you need to main deck this in any deck that you're main decking Cyber Dragon in. One Trishula, Stardust, Scrap Dragon, one Arcanite Magician. I really like Arcanite Magician in this because once you've used WindUp Magician's effect, or once you've used Summoner Monk, you can use those cards as fodder with Gale in order to make Arcanite Magician and blow up more stuff. Black Rose Dragon, Bryo, and Catastor. Catastor I actually go into quite a bit. I hate doing it, but I will summon an Effect Veiler and go into a level 5 just so I have that dark available to me. And Catastor is always a great card to go into if you're going to be forced into a situation where you have to do that. Alright, so now I want to show you just a few of the good plays that you can make with this deck. One of the best plays that I've seen, actually this is the only play I'm going to go over, because one, because of time restraint, and two, just because this is the play that I feel like my opponent has the hardest time dealing with. If I already have a WindUp monster on the field whose effect I've not used yet, I'm able to protect it for the turn with a D-Prison or a Solemn Warning or Solemn Judgment or whatever the case may be. It's already on the field. Then I summon Summoner Monk. He turns to defense. I would then dump my spell card to the graveyard to special summon a level 4. I would like getting WindUp Magician at this point. What I do at this point is then activate WindUp Soldier's effect, making it a rank 5, or making it a level 5 and a 2200, which also activates Magician's effect. And then I will summon another WindUp monster that has the ability to go to a level 5, and I do so, bringing it to a level 5 and an 18. And then I will Exceed Summon into a rank 5, and then Exceed Summon into a rank 4. Once I've done this, I have the ability to blow up stuff, and I have the ability to protect myself. I can either go Adris or I can go Tyrus. Either one. Tyrus is actually more of a devastating play at this moment because I'm able to blow stuff up, and he's unaffected by effects, and he's also unaffected by attacks at this point. So this is like the best play, one of the best plays that you can make out of this deck. But yeah, guys, the movement has started, and I just hope that you guys jump on the bandwagon on this. This is a really fun deck to play. I'm not for sure exactly how competitive it's going to be. I'm going to be getting some duels up with it here soon, just so you guys can check it out. But yeah, hopefully I have some duels up this weekend for you guys to check out. But this is a really, really fun deck to play, and you guys just really need to check it out because it is that much fun. So I appreciate it, guys. Subscribe, comment down below, show us how much you love us.